The birth of a Marine base. Important decisions are made at night at Sakurazaka. There is a U.S. Marine camp in the northeastern shores of the island of Okinawa. Reputably, it is one of the finest and the largest overseas U.S. Marine training centers in the world. It was serving in 1956 as an aide to Brigadier General Berger, U.S. Civil Administration of the Ryukyu Islands. I was very anxious to learn all about the political, sociological, and cultural thoughts and activities of the Okinawan people. At times I found myself mingling at night with influential people at a bar in Sakurazaka district. I'm afraid that I was not a good husband and father in those days. I was having a chat and drinks one evening with Mr. Junji Nishime, who later became a member of a lower house of the Japanese National Diet and subsequently the three-time governor of Okinawa Prefecture. I believe it was at Nantahama, his favorite hangout in Sakurazaka area. He was a ronin then. I saw a heavy-set man approaching our table, and I immediately recognized him as Mayor Keiko Higa of Kushison. This was before Kushison was merged into Nago City. Thinking that he wished to talk to Mr. Nishime privately, I was about to excuse myself when Mayor Higa said to me, "Captain Sankey, can I talk to you alone?" After an exchange of pleasantries at an isolated table, Mayor Higa stated, "Nani ka ii hanashi ga arimasu ka? Anything interesting? Our municipality is very poor. What can we do to improve our economic status? Please help us." I was quite surprised to hear this kind of request. I was no economist. I inquired, "Why ask me?" He responded, "I have asked you for two reasons. One is that you are with the U.S. military. Two is that you are an Okinawan being an American. You have a deep understanding of your people and military requirements. Also, being an Okinawan, you are well informed on our economic plight. We have lots of unproductive municipal land." Obviously, he was hinting that his municipality was willing to provide public land for U.S. forces use. Half jokingly, I asked him, "Why don't you ask the U.S. military to move into your area?" This was no doubt what he wanted to hear from me. He had to deal with his assemblyman. He became excited and asked me repeatedly, "Is it possible? Is it possible? Will you serve as a contact and take care of our request?" I thought he was drunk, and I casually suggested that, if serious, he come to my office at 7 the next morning. Okinawa was at that time at the height of anti-American sentiment inflamed by the opposition to the so-called lump sum payment. When the concept of lump sum payment was first introduced in 1954 by Deputy Governor Ogden, most conservative members of the legislature